10 points from Gryffindor for your staggering, willful ignorance of the darker corners of the human psyche. Before we examine the day the boy who lived became the boy who was consumed, ensure you have subscribed. To pretend that magic is all sparkles and light is a delusion for children. Like the video now, or find yourself locked in a dark room until your magic turns against you. We are told that Harry Potter survived 10 years of unpleasantness at the hands of his Muggle relatives. We are told he emerged from that cupboard with a heart of gold. But magic is a living thing, and when it is beaten, suppressed, and hated by the very people meant to nurture it, it does not simply vanish, it rots. Today, we look at the shadow of 4 Privet Drive, the timeline where Harry Potter became an Obscurial. An Obscurus is not a power, it is a parasite. It is the manifestation of a child's magic turned inward, fueled by shame and fear. In this timeline, Vernon Dursley succeeded where he failed in your world. He didn't just hide Harry's magic, he made Harry hate it. By age 11, the boy was no longer a wizard. He was a vessel for a dark, parasitic force. Most Obscurials do not live past 10, but the Potter blood is stubborn. He arrives at Hogwarts not with a wand, but with a storm inside him. He doesn't sit under the sorting hat. He sits under a death sentence. And I am the only one who recognizes the scent of sulfur and ozone in his wake. I saw it once before in the stories of the old families. I know that the boy is a walking disaster. Imagine the first time a student mocks him. Draco Malfoy makes a comment about his clothes, and the dam breaks. The Obscurus doesn't cast a spell. It levels the wing of the castle. It is a force of pure, undirected rage. Dumbledore tries to contain it with the power of love. But you cannot love away a parasite that has already eaten the host's soul. Hogwarts becomes a prison for the boy. The students fear him not as a hero, but as a monster. I am tasked with the impossible, using acclimacy to help him build walls around a hurricane. Every day I spend with him, I see the face of the woman I loved, staring back at me from the center of a black void. It is a torture I would not wish upon my worst enemy, not even James Potter, but the Dark Lord. He would not see a tragedy. He would see a weapon. Why bother with a duel when you can unleash an Obscurial into the heart of London? Voldemort wouldn't need a body of his own. He would simply ride the coattails of Harry's destruction. He would whisper into the boy's ear, fueling the resentment, making the shadow grow until it consumed the entire wizarding world. The war doesn't end with a prophecy. It ends with a blackout. Harry Potter becomes the very thing he was meant to stop the darkness that swallows the light. There is no chosen one to save us, because the Savior is currently busy tearing the world apart from the inside out. A truly efficient tragedy. So, do you still believe that home is a safe place? I suggest you look closer at the shadows in your own cupboard. You never know what might be growing there. I want your theories in the comments. Tell me, if Harry were an Obscurial, could Newt Scamander have saved him, or was he always destined to burn? I shall be reading and deducting points for blind optimism. Subscribe and like for the next lesson. If not, keep the lights on. Class dismissed.